What up traders? This video I'm going to break down the top brokers for Forex trading, okay? So I'm going to keep it really quick, simple, and just straight to the point, all right? So if you guys aren't using TradeLocker, I would highly recommend it. If you guys are the OG Forex traders, like using MT5 and everything, totally fine, but I would definitely recommend getting on to TradeLocker, right? So let's get into the top 5 brokers that I think are the best for Forex trading. And so let's start off with number 1, GatesFX. GatesFX is literally the best broker. I use GatesFX personally because they get up to 1,000 leverage. They're super modern and the customer service is just amazing. They have a ticket system, so very similar to, you know, like if you work a corporate job, you submit a ticket and then they get back to you to answer any specific questions. Unlike other brokers where, you know, they're kind of white labeled, they have the like fake chat button on the bottom or whatever, and it's not necessarily like a real chat. It's just like you ask a question and then, you know, an automated response comes up, and I would say half of the time you don't even get the real answer that you're looking for. So GatesFX, if you want to check out their reviews, you can see that they have 4.5 stars, which is great. And then also TradeLocker is highlighting them literally on the 2nd row, right? So you know, again, I've always had a pleasant experience with GatesFX. They have amazing spreads, no commissions, and then basically like just rapid execution when it comes to just integrating with TradeLocker. GatesFX does integrate with MT5 as well. So, you know, if you're still an MT5 trader, GatesFX is good to go. You're off to the races. So number 2 would be HeroFX. This is what their website looks like. So I've heard nothing but good things. They have a modern website, very similar. So raw spreads, 0 commissions, and secure withdrawals. They also have like really good reviews. So if you go here, they have about a 4.4, a little bit more reviews compared to GatesFX, but HeroFX, they've been around a little bit longer, and that's about it. That's all I really know about HeroFX, is they just have you know, really good customer service and, you know, no issues with like manipulation or anything. I've never heard of any of that stuff. So number 3 would be Hanko Trade. So Hanko Trade, you know, really good reviews. They just overall, like everybody that I've talked to that uses Hanko Trade, you know, they just have a good experience. The only thing is it's not integrated with TradeLocker. So I love TradeLocker, 4.8 out of 5, which is amazing. But again, the experience, because they have their own platform, I think it's called HankX or something like that, I typically don't like. I'm a little bit more biased towards TradeLocker. So if you're just looking for something that's a little bit more reputable and you want to go off of like customer service, see right here, customer service is the first thing you see, then go ahead and move forward with Hanko Trade. But you're gonna have to learn their platform, where there might be some sort of like learning curve. Okay, so number 4 would be liquid brokers, or AKA sway markets. They used to be called sway markets. Something happened. I really don't know, because I've never, you know, traded with you know, sway, but now they're called liquid brokers. Really nice looking platform. You know, their website is super modern, clean looking. It looks pretty impressive. But if you go over here to some of the reviews, not so much, right? So we have a lot of, you know, 1 stars, just a lot of mixed reviews. I know there's some sort of like MLM, like pyramid affiliate kind of stuff going on, and yeah, so they pivoted over to liquid brokers, and then kind of the same thing. So liquid brokers, brand new, but it's basically the same company. They're sitting around 2.6 stars. So yeah, really don't know too much about sway. I know there's a lot of big time like trading influencers and stuff that recommend liquid, but you know, if you're looking for a good experience and no issues with withdrawals and everything, I would definitely stay towards the top 3. that I just shared on this platform. So let's go to the last one, KOT Forex. KOT Forex has been around for a while, and I really don't know what to say. I mean, I've used them in the past. I didn't have any issues, but if you look at the reviews are just horrendous. 1.5. So maybe I wasn't really here long enough to, you know, understand like what's been going on. But I mean, these people have some really specific things to say about KOT Forex. You know, I see scam a lot. I see fake. Too bad we can't give KOT Forex 0. And so yeah, just I really don't know what to say. I mean, this is the most recent one right here, and they got a 1-star. This one's 5 days ago. So I really don't know. I'm just going off of reviews. Trustpilot is a reputable, you know, review website and everything, especially if you're looking into, you know, customer service and like just finding a good broker. But again, going back to GatesFX, super modern. It takes 5 minutes to get started. You know, lightning fast withdrawals, institutional grade liquidity, get up to 1,000 leverage, which is great. So if you're looking to like flip your accounts and stuff, you can definitely do some damage. And then also, if you do have like a sizable audience and maybe you have a small community, you can make a couple bucks on the back end by just having an affiliate code. So, you know, if you're one of those kind of traders that has like a Discord and everything, you know, you can make some money and get some commissions on the back end for just, you know, referring people to GatesFX. But pretty standard. You know, you got Forex, you got commodities and metals, you have indices, obviously, so NAS 100, you have the, you know, the S&P 500s, you have the US 30, aka Dow Jones, you have the cryptos, you can even trade stocks and everything. So yeah, I mean, again, it really boils down to customer service for me. You know, I've been trading for 7 years. So, you know, what's really important is to get my withdrawals, you know, get my questions answered. And I'm looking for a company that really cares about their reputation, right? Because a lot of brokers, they're making millions a day or millions a month, you know, on the back end, right? Because, you know, they're a brokerage and they don't necessarily care about anything. You know, they just let everything run in the background, and then this is what you get. You go to Trustpilot, you see horrible reviews, customer service sucks. So, you know, GatesFX, I think you can fund instantly with crypto, Visa, Apple Pay now. I think that feature is coming out soon with the Apple Pay or Google Pay. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory for me. So I heard Osprey FX is shutting down. So if you're one of those traders that has an account under Osprey FX, I would highly recommend withdrawing your money. I think you have until July 7th to take all your money out and pivot that money somewhere else. So hopefully this video helps out, especially if you're a new trader. There's a lot of noise, and you know, a lot of the influencer traders have a lot of conviction behind what broker they're using and stuff. I wouldn't consider myself like a guru trader or anything. I'm just a trader that likes to document and kind of just help out. So, you know, again, I use GatesFX, but there you go. I did some research for you guys so that way you can save time and get it correct. But yeah, that's all I got. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna provide the information in the description below. I do use GatesFX, so that is the only link that I'm gonna provide. If you do want to, you know, explore Hero FX or Hanko or any of the other brokers, it's pretty simple. You just type it in Google, it'll pop up, and then you're good to go. But I'm just sharing based off of my experience, and GatesFX is #1 for me. That's all I got. Peace.